Where did we start last week? I kind of forgot.
We started at the circus, I think.
Circus. Yes, circus.
Oh yeah. We started in the circus where we we arrived at the you know the grounds of the circus, and at the grounds of the circus there was a lot of like on the outside there was a lot of like food and also games, carnival games, where we tried our shot at some carnival games and we ended up getting scammed. Um, they were very difficult to beat, and we also found out that they were giving out drugs to the attendees, and it looks like they were hella drugged up to wazoo.
I mean, we don't know they're giving out drugs, but they were selling it,
Yeah,
probably.
yeah. We had a suspicion that they were selling it, like they were distributing it, which is kind of weird. That how like the circus is like a huge part of Locke, but still manages to get away with blatant like selling slash giving away of drugs, whatever, right?
What do you mean? The void isn't illegal.
Well, it isn't illegal, but it's still morally illegal, and it's probably not so right for the government of Locke, right? Or the whoever cares about like the policing of Locke. It's probably not like more on the morally right grounds
I
to drug
think
your citizens like this.
I think the whole of Locke is morally wrong though. So yeah.
Yeah, perhaps we still haven't figured out what's going on at Little Root yet, so that could paint a
Little win.
little win. That could paint maybe like a clearer picture on Locke as a whole and the decision making of the people in charge. Well, disregarding that for now, we entered the circus and there was a troupe where they had many dangerous stunts and crazy feats of acrobatics and athletics where we enjoyed the show a lot. They even tried to play a few illusions on us, and some of us saw through the illusions, some of us did not, and we enjoyed it nevertheless. After the show, Casclave managed to speak to one of the main performers of the circus of the circus perform like one of the main circus performers, and this circus performer sort of revealed herself as, or under questioning of Casclave, revealed herself as a ex Miss Shadow like cultist, but not in the type of cult where we think that they're worshipping the Miss Shadow. They are trying to find Lyra in order to worship her, but more in the sense of they're actually trying to kill Lyra, which is a bit of a twist on what we initially thought. Maybe there's like two different cults or something. There's like a side of the cult that wants to kill Lyra, a side that worships. We don't really know exactly what's going on, but Casclave managed to prod far enough in that he could that she offered that she could get him into the cult, or get his foot in the door of that cult that wants to kill the Miss Shadow by paying gold. Was it like 300 gold?
Yes.
Yeah, some amount of gold, 300 gold, right? Yeah, and with that in mind, we decided to leave that for now. Whether we want to pay the 300 gold or not, we probably are gonna pay it just to get more information about it. But for now, we decided to see what else we had to do in Locke, which was discovering what the hell is going on with the Everescan fleet and why they are even here in the first place. So when we went down to the docks, we managed to sneak past the guard. The guards didn't really give a shit. We got on the ship, and that's when we started exploring the main Everescan ship, the one that's supposed to house the leader of the fleet. And we found that in the quarters of the Everescan fleet, it was filled with traps, and
You're missing the
there's
part
also
before that. For the part before that, the letter.
yeah, huge oh yeah, the letter. The letter from the spy master, right?
Mm-hmm.
I forgot the details.
Okay.
It's
Great.
fine.
But yes, the ship houses a huge amount of magical and blasty boys that
Yes.
we are trying not to set off as we explore this little cabin. The cabin itself is filled with nice books, very, very nice books that are all trapped. And there is supposed to be a little crevice behind one of the bookshelves, but we don't know what we're gonna do about that just yet. That's where we left off.
Okay, Orcus, we pick up where we left off last
Sorry,
session.
before that, I just want to clarify the elven pot that was mentioned in the letter is on the eastern side of the High Forest, is it?
Let me show you the map.
Wow.
Let me read this letter. Which letter is letter to High Lord, right?
Yeah.
I should know of it, right? This elven pot
Yes, you do. You do know of it.
along the like the northeastern side of the
Yeah,
forest.
yeah. You can see it. Can you see it?
Wait. The map is not loading for me. I'm looking at the campaign notes.
Mm,
Yeah. I see it.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, we pick up where we left off last session. Let's Orcus, you used your tiny little mirror to have a peek behind the
It's not that tiny.
the mirror from your tea stools to look behind the bookcase, and you discovered there are actually very strings, if you will, connected to all the different books, connected to what appear to be certain devices embedded in the wall. There also is what appears to be like a carved out area of the wall behind the bookshelf that you can't really see, like I mentioned last week, what's in there. What would you like to do?
I would like to ascertain if it's possible to cut or somehow detach the strings where it's attached to the device.
Sure, you can make me a straight intelligence check.
Okay.
Guidance.
Yeah. Guide me.
Intelligent.
Ability check, right?
Mm.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay.
Numbers.
Okay. He's cooking.
That it's a very you kind of like have a look at the string, and it is attached in such a way that you need a certain amount of pressure to pop what appears to be a notch on the devices that you see. If you swing too lightly on with not enough strength, you will, instead of cutting through the string, you might actually pop the device. So it needs to be something that goes fast and goes hard, sharp enough, and something that's really sharp.
Something that's really sharp. Does anybody have a really sharp object?
Also, you cannot move the bookcase that much
Dude,
for obvious reasons.
Could we
So
somehow?
it's a very narrow space that you're working with.
would
Hmm.
Crimson
So
Do
how
we
many
have, like, a
devices are
way?
there?
There are, if Arcus looks at both bookcases, there are about 5 behind each bookcase.
But the hollow, so both sides also has this hollow hiding something.
Only one side.
would Crimson be a good choice?
Oh no,
Is it too
Crimson
big?
is pretty long.
For instance, pretty big.
Yeah.
Do we have some way of magically creating a sharp enough object?
So we have a +1 dagger.
Oh, I actually have one in my inventory.
Yeah.
I have a
there's
+1
one also.
dagger.
Would that sounds like it'll be sharp enough, right?
You could sharpen it on some leather, strop it a bit with some oil.
Wait, so there are 5 devices. So you're saying that each device is the same thing?
Mm-hmm.
Or are you saying that all 5 devices needs to be cut at the same time?
Doesn't need to be cut at the same time. but they're the same thing.
Oh.
But it needs to be cut in a way that does, like the tensioning mustn't
Yes.
change so much that
Doesn't
it
doesn't
triggers the
affect
trap.
the
Yeah.
other 4 devices. Like if you
Or
roll
the
down
one
the line.
that you are trying to cut.
Mm.
The 4 devices, the other devices, they're all separate, right? From my understanding, it's just that
Yes.
from each device there's strings attached to books.
Yes. Yes.
Are they all like in the same row, or are they like different positions, like these 5 devices, or are they all like in one line like that?
They're different positions because there's 3 layers, the bookshelf. 3 levels.
Okay,
if you
so
will.
there's it's
Yes.
on each level of the bookshelf.
Yeah.
So I think wire cutters or
Can I?
shears would be more effective than trying to cut it downwards.
But it's strings. Can I see what it's made of?
You want to touch one of the strings?
No, just
Gently.
You
observe.
just see it.
Is it like woven, or is it like wire?
Make me let me check your sheet. I need to see what kind of check this would be. Wow, it's an interesting question.
Are you be
Can
able
we
to?
burn? Basically, I'm
It's
wondering if we
like
can just burn
I will
the
hold up
string.
like a candle close to like the back
Yeah.
so that you can see
You can make me a survival check.
see better.
Survival. With guidance, right?
Guidance.
Yes, with
Yeah,
guidance.
guidance will still be up.
Oh
Let's
my
go.
god, Jesus.
Damn.
Upon closer inspection of this string, it doesn't appear to be any ordinary string. In fact, you've seen this string before. It was used to arm the fireball trap and the gas trap that you experienced in Valhalla.
What the?
Oh shit.
The one on the door?
The one at the house that blew up.
Yeah, the
The
one
house
Yeah,
that blew
yeah.
up and the poisonous gas
That
one
killed.
that
Oh.
we tripped and
that you tripped.
yes.
How do we get rid of? Oh, we didn't get rid of it last time, right?
We
We
got
just
rid
blew
of
the
it with
entire
our
house
feet
up.
and our faces. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh
The
shit.
intended way.
From your previous experience, you know that this particular wire is extremely easy to trip.
Shit.
Is it flammable? Can we burn it?
From your closer inspection, does not appear to be flammable.
Could this be a setup somehow? Like
Ooh,
this is
ooh,
not
ooh.
set up by the people, like the lead, the leader of the fleet, but just
Yeah,
set
no-
up by someone else.
No, I'm just wondering. So is this a common type of wire used for setting traps, or is it like very unique to what we saw in Valhalla?
You would have seen, or you might have seen other tripwire traps before, or other tripwires before. They're not usually like that. More run-of-the-mill wires, which are thicker, and even you do need like a significantly more pressure to kind of like trip them. This is much more, if you will, sensitive. Something more professional assassin, if you will, would curate.
So guys, I have several vials of worm acid here. Do you think we can use it to, I don't know, melt the wires?
Yeah, I mean, if this is a setup, right? Then maybe they don't really have anything to hide, and it's just a setup for us, right? You get what I mean? Like this was, set up by the same people who did the
No, I
The same-
disagree. I think if they wanted to kill the guy, they would have just killed the guy. They wouldn't have like gone all this way to use like a really good trap.
But what about for us? Like, what if it's this trap for us?
You make a good point. Because they assume they have the note telling us to.
So they predicted that we would.
No, they didn't have to predict. They got the note off me.
Did they now?
Was that a confession, a mission of guilt?
Assassination.
Oh,
They stole the note off me or something. I don't know.
but. Hmm.
Doesn't make sense. Why
So
would
that
they?
means they are very happy for whatever that
Hold on,
is
hold on.
hidden in that hollow to be completely destroyed. Like
So
this
you're
is
saying this is not set by the Emerald?
It would appear not to
I
be
don't
so.
Doesn't make
think
sense.
so.
The
I
note
don't-
that, but the note that
Yeah, I
the
don't think
Wyvern
so.
Customers didn't mention
Looking for the bookshelf or anything.
or even coming to the Everescan fleet. They wouldn't know. Wyvern told him himself to come here.
That's a good
That's
point.
true.
Oh, that's
a good
himself.
True.
That's a good point.
But even then, I don't know, man. Like it's weird. Like this trap seems very like the intent is to blow up everything basically.
No lah, it's just that whatever is protecting is worth.
Okay,
Complete-
so that means there must be a way to
But if it's
disable.
like if it's armed in such a way that it feels like no matter what you do, you're gonna trip it, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. It's not like
Right.
okay, this is like let's protect
yeah,
this
there's
and
like
then
this
just
specific
and then like yeah, it's like everything is fucked. You know what I mean? If you touch anything, it goes off. Like
if
why so
if-
deliberate?
I mean, I think the assassins are actually nearby, aren't they? Because they did kill Wyvern, right? So
I mean, yeah.
I mean, I would say that
I think that this is Wyvern's trap.
Oh,
I think Wyvern is the one who put this here to protect something.
like additional information that's in that hole. Like
I mean, he must need some
Can
repository or.
I'm just wondering, right? But is there any other entrance to the bottom to the like the basement of the ship? Or is it just this cabin like this quarter?
This Justice Quarter.
Oh, okay. Could I just take a step outside and maybe I'll summon the bird familiar from my hand,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'll ask it to, cause it can take basic instructions, right?
Yep.
I'll just ask it to like skirt around the. Can it reply back to me? Do I know what it's thinking, or does it just do my bidding?
You can speak to it.
Okay, then I'm gonna ask it to go around the ship, just like hovering over the water, just to check if there's maybe some other entrance into the ship.
Okay, is there another entrance to the ship, is it?
Yes, is there another entrance to the ship?
There is
I'll ask it
another
to go around.
there's another entrance, but like along the other side, opposite the captain's cabin. But that's obviously going like below that to somewhere else.
Below deck to somewhere
Are
else.
we?
Another part of the ship.
Is it possible to see how deep the hollow is?
The hollow out area. How big
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah, how deep? And like, is it on the first row, second row, the third row of like the
Second row. Right in the
on the
middle.
second? It's right in the middle. Can we tell how deep it is? Can we?
Hard to say.
I mean, the wall it doesn't seem that thick from when I went outside to take a look.
Could probably fit maybe a small box.
That's not very big. Quite small compartment.
You think we
But
can
I
cut a
can
hole in the wall?
I can tell where it is. It's in the middle part of the shelf.
You think we can cut a hole in the wall from the opposite side?
You could try.
We have a
It
few
will require
options,
some.
right?
It will require some gymnastics, though.
If you
to
can, no,
go
okay.
to
So
the other
we are
side.
assuming that the opposite side of the bookshelf is basically the outside of the ship, right?
Yeah, it is. It is. I confirm that.
It is.
Last session.
So if we want to cut from the outside, Kaskav can fly to the outside of the ship and try to like carve a hole where we think it is.
Oh yeah, sorry. I guess
Because
we
it's-
didn't clarify. Is a cabin on the deck, right? Is it? It's not like. Is it like outside is immediately the sea already, or is there like a gangway that we can stand on or something?
There's a gangway.
Oh.
Yeah, so no need to fly.
Yes.
Huh? Wait, I don't know. I'm very confused about where this is on the
It's
ship.
like a little hut on the deck of the ship lah, so it's not like on the side. It's a small room on the deck of the ship, and you can walk around the sides. There's a corridor for you to walk along.
Oh,
Mm.
so it's not like
It's not like
The
at
wall is not the
edge.
side of the ship.
the
yeah.
wall is not the ship. It's not the wall of the ship.
Yeah, yeah,
Mm.
like
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. I thought the wall was the wall of the ship.
So, but is it easy to cut a hole through the wood? Like,
I don't know. Can Lyra do it?
wow, I could try.
Maybe try on a wall that is not trapped.
Yeah.
You
Like
need
try
to
to
deal
carve.
at least 10 damage to open this wall.
That's the sturdy attribute.
Early.
Okay, let me vandalize the ship. Maybe I'll go to the opposite wall. Then I'll
Opposite wall is also trapped.
fuck. I'll go to, I don't know, just
The wall where the door is.
yeah.
Yeah, just a regular, like a regular wood. Try the
Where the
door.
potholes are.
Yeah, I'll just like
Try to cut the door.
yeah.
If it's the same material, you can try. Yeah.
I'll stab the door.
I'm guiding you.
Oh.
Again?
Wait,
Um,
wait.
Okay, Kaska, please explain.
So
Huh?
I'm just
Yeah.
gonna try to see how easy it would be to like cut through the wood if like with the intention that we wanna make a hole. So
Okay.
I'm just gonna go
Gently.
poke the
Maybe don't like.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe don't like stab it all at once, but like slowly
Yeah,
carve it
like-
away.
Light.
You
torch.
crush through the wall. Is
Can-
it?
Okay, can I try to like heat up his? Will you allow me to like heat up your blade?
I think he's alright.
Oh,
without
Oh, it's
it.
fine. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
But maybe don't just stab it
Oh,
outright.
yeah,
like
I'll
Yeah,
probably
like-
like put the edge to the wall and then try to like see how
Carve
much
it off.
resistance
Right.
there is like when I press down, like push in.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay. You heat up the blade a bit slightly and you press through the wall. It is not as easy as it seems. The wall is still, like I mentioned, a little quite thick. And as you kind of like thrust through the wall, you can feel that there's like vibrations that are moving the strings slightly.
Ooh, okay. Abort. I will.
how about with some acid?
I don't have it.
Huh?
Maybe
I have
this
some
isn't
worm
worth it.
acid. I'll
Oh.
give it a shot. I have some
Wait,
worm
wait.
acid, right?
Just tiny drop.
I'll dip the +1 dagger in the worm acid and then try and like use it to etch or carve a hole in the same wall that Kasglov was working on.
Okay.
The wall
That's-
is not on it's not on the same side as the
Yeah, it's
As
not the
the-
trap wall.
as the bookshelves. Yeah.
It is still. I mean, when you do anything that is connected like wall, right? So that there's very slight vibrations that go through. So you again try trusting at the wall. It does corrode the wood slightly, but like I said, it's a thick wall, and you do need a significant amount of force to go through.
Or time, I guess.
I guess we can't do that.
Should I try the acid on the strings?
I think that's. I think it's worth a shot actually.
No.
I'm gonna
I think it's
step
worth
out.
a shot.
But I feel like cause it's not like an instant thing, no. Like if you put acid on something, it's like it will slowly like then the tension will
Yeah.
give what. Like I don't think
Oh,
acid
but-
would.
I
It's
mean,
not like a
looking at this
instant
tripwire
thin-
trap. From my understanding, if the tension is too high, it will trigger the trap, but too low will not, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it will appear so.
Oh, then
Too low, it wouldn't. What do you mean by too low? If the
So
tension
It's
is
only
so
triggered
like
when
like
you
if it's
pull on
legs,
it.
you mean?
Yes.
as
Oh,
in,
okay.
yeah, like it will snap if you like that, but now
Pull
it's
it
like
on,
just chilling.
Uh huh.
Yeah.
So the problem with cutting is like you will tense the
Snag on it. Yeah.
Yeah, then you can.
Oh.
So
What if y'all step
Wow.
out and I just create water and I just flood the entire room?
but what
Not
if
available.
it's documents though? Then it will just get
No.
No, we have
okay,
prestidigitation.
that's a decent idea,
Yeah,
the
that's
acid
pretty
thing.
good though.
Do you want me to try to bamf my familiar into the hole or nah?
We can try.
Because he's a rat. He's not like very big.
That sounds plausible. I think we can try that as well.
But the only thing is I don't know how big the hole is, so I don't want it to like jostle or anything, you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know.
I'll just flood the. What about I just flood the entire cabin? Then there'll be no tension at all.
No, the books could float away and pull on the strings.
Wait. So the
Oh, that's a good point.
True.
okay, wait. No, that doesn't make sense. That's stupid. Never mind.
I think the acid actually sounds like a good idea.
Acid is better.
Sounds like a really good idea.
Or do you want me to bamf my familiar in, get a look at least what we're trying to get?
We can try.
If it's nothing, then like don't
Yeah.
bother. If it's something, then we try the acid. Or you just want to
Yeah.
do the
Yeah, I
acid.
think
mean,
I think
but the
I think put your
bamfing, I
familiar
don't
in
know.
first.
I
Can
feel like
it be
because I don't
smaller than a
really
rat?
have eyes on
Like,
it. No,
is
but
rat
then
the
I have to
smallest thing?
remake it. I can
Oh,
only do it
okay.
the next day. Yeah, I can't.
Okay. Well, rat is a good. Rat's pretty small.
It's okay, we already
Is it?
F5, let's just do it.
Are you sure? I don't know. Do you just want to do acid? Up to I get let's take.
Dude, I'm down.
I don't want to trigger anything. I've always been me. I've always been triggering shit. Like I don't wanna do it.
I mean, I'm down for the acid.
Okay, let's try.
Yeah,
Maybe
maybe do the
everybody-
acid.
Oh my god.
You call
Nobody
it
has wire cutters.
No.
Isn't that more dangerous?
I don't know.
Not.
Acid sounds
Okay,
good.
I
Acid
don't
sounds
have
good.
wire cutters. But does it work on it? Does acid work on it? I don't know.
We
Oh,
we have to test, right? Okay, maybe everybody step out. I'll dip the rose dagger in the acid and then like gently apply it on one of the strings. Just one, just to test.
okay. Gently applying the acid to the string and cutting through. The string snaps and you hear this twing sound, but nothing happens.
Nice.
Okay.
okay.
And I'll do it for one device first.
Okay. You cut through with reapplying acid and then slowly cut through about 10 to 15 strings. And now you can you kind of like itch forward and you can move your hand and reach for the device after all the strings are cut.
For what device?
And you pull
The
it out.
boom.
Yeah, the trap.
The track.
If you pull the device out, you notice all the severed strings are attached to this almost like pin. If the pin was pulled, you notice that inside is a canister of some sort, a glass canister containing what appears to be a green gas.
Oh.
Oh. I bring this out to the party.
Let's set it
look at this trap.
aside. Set it
Hmm.
aside.
Maybe we could bring this gas to your poisoner friend.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
We could.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, one down. How many traps do I need to disarm before I get
Four
access
more,
to
right?
the hole? Do I need to disarm all four?
You would probably need to disarm at least 3.
Okay.
So right
Right
now,
now-
where he has disabled some of the wires, right? Is it? But it's still not advisable to move the bookshelf at
You
all
can
because
move it slightly now, but it's not advisable to move it too much
okay.
more. Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
let's continue with the rest of the devices until I can safely access the hollow.
Okay, if you're using the same method, it's relatively easy because the acid, you don't even really need to cut through the actual string because the acid itself is actually melting through the wire. So it's relatively easy to kind of disarm all of the traps. between you and the hollow. In the hollow itself, you kind of reach over with your long arm and you kind of like wrap your hand inside and you kind of touch what's inside, and it appears to be a box of some kind.
It's a spy wheel.
Okay, I'll gently try and finagle it out of the hollow.
Alright.
Do I feel like there's anything attached to it?
No.
Okay, then I'll pull it out.
Okay. You pull it out. Here
Okay.
is what you see.
Nice.
Good job. Very good job. Very
Pictures of
proud. We have grown as a party.
yes, compromising pictures of his mother. Ooh.
Severed
Within the
hand.
hand. Sorry, there is a hand inside the box. Oh right.
What?
That clutches a note. The note is written in blood. Written notes.
What?
Oh,
Admiral Tenil is compromised.
See.
This trap was set
seems
for
so.
us. Why go through all the trouble to leave this here?
oh, what does this mean? What does this mean?
Written in blood appears to be shaky handwriting. Do you think they
Force him to do
yeah,
this.
they made him do it? Yeah.
Is it a left or right
Emblazoned
hand?
with the sigil of Everesca.
Bruh.
Is it a left or right hand?
What?
Is it
The,
his
the
left,
left
or right hand?
hand.
Right hand.
Damn.
Celia, can you use your superior intellect to see if this hand has like, I don't know, writer's calluses or what? So we know whether it's right or left-handed.
Ooh. Good shot. I would do that. Take a look.
How decayed
No.
does the hand look?
How decayed
Nah.
does the hand look? Make me a medicine check, Hyfrid.
Shit. Rolls are crazy.
Okay. The hand does not appear to be very decayed at all.
Fresh blood.
In fact, you do detect traces of a gentle repose spell.
Ooh.
Oh shit. So
God.
that doesn't really tell us anything.
Yeah.
Could
It tells us that that they have clerics.
I guess.
It tells us that he wasn't the one who wired up the trap.
Yeah.
Couldn't do that with one hand, could he?
Oh yeah, but
Where is the
That's a
thing? Is an
given.
item, is it?
should be under notes. I think.
So we're assuming this, right? Gentle repose lasts 10 days. Hmm.
When we visited the dock yesterday, they mentioned that the Emerald was gone on a mission, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Did the dude say when he left?
No.
So whoever cast this spell probably was also part of the troop that maybe cut his hand off and placed it in the box and put it behind this trap area. So they're all in the same band together. They killed the admiral, severed his hand. I mean, just
It's not
I mean-
necessarily dead. He just doesn't
yeah, he's
have
not
a
necessarily
hand.
dead. He doesn't have a hand. Yeah.
But what does it mean?
Can we take the ring?
Oh, yes, I will pocket the ring.
Yeah.
Okay.
Liar.
Okay. Wait, can we inspect the? Can I Can I ask Isilia to inspect the ring? Is this something that is very commonly seen in Nebraska?
So you will know that these sigil rings are given to high-level politicians in Nebraska.
Does Verona wear one?
Yes.
Cosplay Verona now.
Or if I just
Yeah.
locate object on it right now?
You want to try it?
See.
No, actually no. It won't tell us much.
Do they have a backup ring in case they lose this one? Do you know?
I don't think so.
That is where I will not know.
Mm. Mm.
Well, I mean, the most logical assumption here is he's in cahoots with whoever's behind the assassins, and this trap is set for us now. Then, right?
Yeah, it makes sense because if he's the emerald and then like the poison and all that was brought to the camp, like he would be able to make that happen.
What does the second?
The heck?
Right. So he's a traitor, right? So he's been in cahoots, but I guess maybe he felt guilty. He
yeah.
started getting second thoughts. Then they were not happy with that, so they,
But what is the first part of the
Screwed him
sentence
over.
even mean? Like one does not bite the hand that feeds it. Like
So basically,
who is the one
he's that meaning that he basically has been helping, like being a traitor, like going against Everesker, and then he might have gotten cold feet, or decided like I can't do this anymore, like I want to back out, but you're in too deep lah. So I mean, they probably been paying him off or whatever to like infiltrate Evereskan like camps or what have you, and yeah lah. So then they cut off his hand because you are like no one can have second thoughts. Maybe I'm assuming
Do you think he's the one who sold out
Wyvern.
the camp.
Wyvern?
Oh,
Oh
Wyvern.
my god.
Because remember, Wyvern's instruction was to not let anyone know of his identity.
Yeah.
And then he probably did. Then the Admiral got him killed.
No, but then that Wyvern thing only happened like when? Like yesterday?
Yeah, so
Like-
I'm guessing the person who cut off the Admiral's hand forced him to write it in blood and set up this trap as some kind of sick joke so that he can't even retrieve his own hand back. It's the very same assassin that killed Wyvern. I think we know that this assassin is capable of such a thing, first of all. Second of all, very like own morals and code of conduct kind of thing, right? Like
Very
she
meticulous, right?
she punishes the evildoers, right? The foreman and all that. So I think it's like get the information out of Tenille, and then you notice the wording says that letter in the hand. He's a
Is
coward,
that
right? Accuses him of being a coward because
Yeah.
he probably
liar,
turned.
cheat, and traitor? Liar, cheat, and traitor. That's what it says. One does not bite the hand that feeds it. I'm a liar, cheat, and traitor.
So I'm not surprised if the assassin got the identity of Wyvern out of him and then
Yeah.
decided to punish him.
That's pretty cruel. Probably got tortured to giving it, then as punishment for giving the info.
Does the hand, thinking back to what we saw in Valhalla, does the hand have any carving on it?
No.
How about the wound? Is it like
Clean cut?
really sharp, clean cut? Yeah.
The
From
hand.
the mix 16 medicine check just now, you have seen that it is not only clean, it went clean through bone.
So it
It's
could
not
have been.
severed. It's not severed at a joint. It went cleanly through his bone. Yeah.
Could
so
be our
so
mystery
not
assassin.
here,
Yes.
but like here.
Yes.
Okay.
Could be our mystery assassin. Could also be silver snake blade with a thought guy.
That's
These are things that I think
The
would be-
wooden black box, anything on it? Any carving? Any?
Just a regular, simple black box. Nothing else.
It's a wooden box.
Yeah.
So now that we figured this out, is there a way down? below. So we still want to look at what they're
I mean,
keeping in the ship, right?
know that
We went down already.
the
Cannons are below.
cannons are below, but we could always go on the other side of the ship and go down there to see if there's anything we missed out on the other side lah.
Yeah.
Like we already
do
down.
that?
We went down from here, but we haven't gone down from the other side.
Okay. Well.
One does not bite the hand that feeds it. I'm a liar and traitor. And then don't forget, there's this connection with like the one of the noble families in Everesca.
Alright.
What?
Remember this? Yes, it's like
Yeah, I
they
forgot their
commissioned the
seed,
flower pot
plant.
thing to be sent to the what's his name? The not Oberlord, what's it? The one who takes
Yin,
care of
Yin.
plants. Yeah, Yin, yeah. But it was a gift from that noble family. So the noble family is
The one that
in
owns the
this
magic shop, right?
somehow. Yeah, the one that owns the magic shop.
Liadens.
Yeah. So if they are in the same like social circle, we haven't really put on that thread, to be fair.
We have not.
Would we happen to know, I guess we wouldn't, but like Tennille's full name, his family name?
We do.
Really? Wow.
Is Tennille his last name?
Here's his last name.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, we don't.
Tennille's his last name. Okay. So we don't know of a Tennille family.
So when I sent the message to Corona saying that reporting that Wyvern is dead, then she told us to get rid of the body.
Burn the body.
Burn the body. Did she say anything about did we ask her anything about like the dog situation? I can't remember. What was the message I
You
sent?
did not ask about the dog situation.
She said to burn the body and follow his instructions,
Yeah,
right?
follows instructions.
Yeah, whatever he has. Okay, whatever murdered.
Liar, cheat, and traitor.
Instruct Everescan ship at Locke to bring him home.
Yeah, but
Then what was her response? She just said burn the
She just
body
basically
and follow
said
instructions.
like, forget
need
about
for
that.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I forget about it.
Just burn the body. The siege of Everesca. So what?
Okay. Do you want to check the other side of the ship? Or your time?
But Isuya, you said that the rings are handed to
High ranking.
high-ranking
members.
politicians.
I mean,
Would an
but then
admiral
he
be
would be
considered a
part
politician?
of like the council.
Yeah,
what?
would be considered. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like the guy that the captain of like it's like high guard, kind of situation where it would-
Authority figures.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, return.
Come on now, guys.
Don't know.
I mean, do you want to check the other side of the ship? Because we haven't gone down the other side. We can see if there's anything the other part.
Let's explore.
Sure.
If this is Admiral Teniel's ship, maybe there are more clues for us to find.
We didn't really fully explore the below deck also, right? We only like went down, saw the cannons.
Yeah,
and then...
saw the cannons. Yeah.
Should we go down now that since we're here?
Yes, I
Try
think
and
we
fully
should.
explore that.
Okay. So you're going down to see the cannons first?
Mm.
Alright.
Yeah.
The cannons are similarly described, as mentioned in the kind of the schematic that was drafted out in the letter sent to Admiral Tennille. There is 5 elemental crystals that are embedded in the mechanism on top of the cannons themselves. You can see there are a couple of levers that are used for aiming, and then the chair itself for the person who is operating the cannon, and then the 5 buttons on the side with odd symbols that are red, like blue, green, intense blue, and dull green in color. Every cannon appears to be made identical. There are quite a number of them, and they are all packed together in a very tight space,
All fully assembled.
all fully assembled, and appear to be working. The crystals have been embedded already beneath the casing.
They look like they're arranged in a way where it's like just being stored or transported.
Stored, yes. They're not aiming out of the ship or anything like that. They're just appears to be a storeroom of some kind.
This is so weird. If this is the only entrance to this hold, isn't it weird that they have to move the
It-
cannons in and out of the hatch?
You want to check further? If you go to the far end of the room, there appears to be an area where they can actually open up the side of the ship.
Hmm.
Almost like a hatch.
Why would they store it here separately from...
Everything else.
Yeah. I will very carefully look around the room to see if there's anything else inside besides the
Maybe
cannons.
an investigation check.
Celia, with your sharp eyes, please help me out too.
What?
We roll separately or
Yes.
guide me? Or guide Celia?
I guide Oricus.
I'm bad.
Yeah.
I'm bad. Just don't ask me to roll.
Guide
Okay?
me.
I want to roll my real die. I
Oh.
want to roll my actual dice in my dice bag that I never get to use.
We are so freaking
Can I-
cursed.
Can I set up a dice cam? Is that
No.
acceptable?
No.
Yeah.
Not like it matters if I roll the
Are you
d4.
looking at my mouse? Are you trying to catch my mouse?
The
Ah,
default
so my
doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You
Just
don't find
cannons.
anything. You don't find anything. It's just cannons.
Why so secretive? Does the rest of the fleet not
We
know
can
about
go
this?
down the other side to check.
We can. But surely it can't be that big of a secret, right? They're not like stored in crates or anything, right? It's just the cannons, right?
Uh-huh.
So whoever moved them must have seen them. Oh well. Oricus just shrugs. Let's go the other side.
I mean, if you think about the recruitment process to even join the fleet, right? I don't think they would care like what these cannons are, anyways.
Yeah, then why store it here separately from the rest of the ship?
Good question. Maybe it's like the only storage they have.
Or maybe we'll find out.
Oogie, anything else you want to do in this room before you go move to the other side?
Pull on one of the levers. No,
Okay.
no. Instant TPK.
I wouldn't say that.
Game hard. Okay.
Anything else? Last call.
What else can we do with the cannons? Nothing much, right?
Is there like a for the lack of a better word, cannonball hole? Barrel. Or is it like an energy sort of weapon?
There is no cannonball hole or ammunition of any kind.
Could I
Powers
inspect?
and magic.
Could I inspect the like the exit lobang of the cannon? Has it been used? Like any traces of things like gunpowder or like scratches.
Or
Sure,
test firing.
Maybe another investigation check, Rowan.
Come on, I got myself. You fuck.
Oh my god.
Wow, it's just like 8, you just divide by 2, it's 4. And 4 you divide by 2 is 2.
Next one will be net 1 already.
Never will be a net 1.
So we cannot tell whether it's used. Ever used.
No.
Guys, it seems like it's a cannon.
Yes. Seems like it's a cannon.
Oh, what if they intend to use it, then it will just blast through the ship because there's no hole.
But maybe they test fired it before what?
Yeah,
can
maybe they
sort of-
used it and then they stored it afterwards.
Yeah.
Or like I was thinking of collecting like a specimen, you know, if maybe they had traces of something left over. But it seems like it's just a cannon.
Wonder what the buttons.
Well, if it,
Yeah.
Is there like a manual user guide? Oh my god.
No user guide or manual.
Fuck.
Okay, well, I guess we
Let's-
leave.
that's dumb.
Is
Who's
it?
gonna
Do
print?
I know by if we were to, cause it's like gemstones, right? That is on the cannon,
That
Yes.
like the different color gemstones. Will I be able to tell, like, if you were to take out the gemstone, will it lose its power?
Should I to try?
it's also magical from your
Yeah.
ping previously.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
What if I dispel the magic?
Gosh.
You look inside. Oh, do you look inside the barrel? It's not Vervin.
I mean, I would assume so. Yeah, I'm fully looking inside it and
You
checking.
stick your head inside.
Yeah, I'm looking inside it. I'm just checking. I'm like
Okay,
putting my head through.
okay,
I'm looking at it.
okay. Vervin, if you stick your head inside, you do see that there are runes inscribed on the
Runes,
inside.
Runes. Get the runes.
Okay.
magic
I'll stick
cannon.
my head into one,
Mm-hmm.
and then Can I read the runes?
Make me a Arcana check.
Come on, Celia. Come on.
Surely you got
Mm.
this.
Please,
Come on. I'm
God.
guiding you. I'm guiding you.
Surely you got this.
Inshallah.
Okay.
Inshallah.
Okay.
Okay.
20.
What is that?
Hmm?
Nothing.
So these runes are basically channeling the energy of the 5 elemental crystals that you saw. Each elemental crystal corresponds with a different element, and these kind of runes are designed to empower these crystals and create jets of energy. You are able to identify some of all of the elements: acid, fire, frost, lightning, and poison. You would gather from the runes that these jets would probably go up to 300 feet.
Wow.
Magical
further than I can run in
elemental
one turn.
cannons. Sounds expensive, actually. Elemental magic cannons.
Very.
What if we just stole the
very
gemstones?
Is it a one? Who knows? Maybe it's not
That's
one
what I
shot.
want to know.
Just one shot use.
That's what I want to
Maybe.
know. If I take, but the thing is, if the runes activate the magic,
Yeah,
if
what
I
if there's a
take the gem out of the stocket, will it then no longer be?
Operation.
Would it be innate? Basically, would it
It would be.
become innate?
Yeah, I mean, from your understanding of the runes and everything, the cannon is dependent on the crystal to fire. Without the crystals, the cannons would not be able to fire.
Fair. But if I take the gem out, so would the gem still be magical, or does it need, like it needs to be attached to the?
You would assume that the gemstones would still be magical in nature even after being removed.
Even with. But then the problem is, if I touch it, then it will boom.
It might. We
No.
don't
I don't
know.
want it to.
Just-
we don't
I
know.
don't want it to boom.
I mean, if you don't
No, we don't
channel
know.
magical energy into it, it shouldn't boom, right?
Yeah, he's
So
already
I
missing
can
a hand,
leave
right?
it up.
Maybe it doesn't matter if he misses a few gemstones, right?
Oh my lord.
Yeah, but also please be careful. Right? We don't know
We
what
are
has been done to the
stealthy at the
cannons.
moment. We are stealthy.
Don't forget, we just escaped a room full of traps.
Well, why are we sabotaging our own ship?
Yeah, why?
That's true.
Why?
That's
Why
true.
is it our ship?
It's an Everescan ship.
I mean, according to Lord Aegon's letters, these cannons are meant to take down whatever slumbering.
It's true. It's true. You're not wrong.
Wow, but imagine each of those gem is like a buff, You just wear it and then it's like
Yeah.
1d.
Fireball.
Like throw and it's like
Instantly plus 1d8 to all your attack rolls.
Yeah, of the element
for
of the
element.
gem.
attune to it. Oh my
Imagine,
god.
dude, imagine.
Okay, fine. That's
Is
fine.
that possible, Isilya?
I don't think so.
Let's
I don't think that's
leave.
how it works, guys. Alright,
Let's
alright. Go
get
to the
out
other
of
side
here.
lah. Go to the other side. Go to the other side.
Yes, yes.
You head over to the other side, and it would appear to be sleeping quarters for the crew, as well as like the kind of like the eating areas and then all
Sorry.
that.
No other storage holes, only living quarters?
Ian's message.
There is
Oh, I haven't upgraded my brain yet.
there are other storage areas, but the storage areas appear to be empty right now.
Does the living quarters look like
Lived
it
in.
has
Lived
been-
in.
Yes.
No.
Brand
But-
spanking new.
But
Brand
there are,
spanking
but we
new.
have seen people going up onto the ships.
You have seen dock workers going up onto the ships.
So
Where does the admiral sleep?
Like this ship or like the other ships?
Other ships.
Okay, so not this one.
No.
Ah, okay.
Where does the admiral sleep then?
just cause he's an admiral doesn't mean he has to sleep on his
Can-
ship. What?
Can we?
Yeah, true.
There has
true.
to, but then on.
But
if
it has
they're
to be on- if
sea,
they're on the
like,
ocean.
You're
Yeah,
asking
he
where
needs
his
to-
admiral sleeping quarters.
Yeah, where the
Yes,
admiral
correct,
sleeping
his
quarters
sleeping
are.
quarters.
Wow.
He
Yeah.
will,
Are we
he will
able to
dimension
find-
door back to Everesca.
Find his
sleep.
sleeping quarters on the ship.
Yeah. Could we find his sleeping quarters?
Yeah. Surely it must be a separate
Any
situation.
labels on the walls that we could read, maybe with a bit of light or dark vision?
Or any special
or
rooms.
true sight.
More privileged rooms.
Yeah. There are no separate sleeping quarters for this admiral.
So from what there are a couple of single rooms, but there's no designation of like name or anything that have been attributed to these rooms yet. The more normal room setups, you just bunk beds after bunk beds after bunk beds.
Okay, well,
Hmm.
it's fine. I guess we could always commandeer this ship
I like that sound of that.
out of here.
I would like to
Commandeer.
commandeer a ship.
And we straight away just
Yeah.
sail away from this shit. Go
That's
retire
right.
somewhere.
That's right. And then anyone chase us, then we just use the cannon. Oh my god.
Which one of you knows how to comment? Which one of you knows how to use a ship?
We will
Nobody.
Trial and
find a
error.
way.
The one pedal is to go forward, the other pedal is to stop.
You will just turn and go in the direction you want to go.
We have to
Hopefully,
find the admiral
don't
first,
hit
right?
anything.
We should.
we-
Do we have any? Oh, we don't have any leads on him though.
We have to find the admiral.
I mean,
I mean,
I think we have
if you want to
just
know
moving
like
on
who
answers.
was he working with,
Oh my gosh. Do you want me to ask Verona if Admiral Tennille has gone back home?
by the way, what do you need to locate person? Or can you
Let me
locate
see.
person?
Can I even locate?
Oh my god,
person?
what's
Let me
going
see.
on with my
Yeah, right.
camera. What happened?
You have a
Your,
visitor.
your camera has been. Your
Shut
camera
up.
does.
Shut up. You don't
Your
it's
ca-
7月, okay? You don't anyhow this kind of thing, huh? Can or not? Stop it.
Your camera has been spazzing out from the start of the session. Though it's been like flashing and stuff.
No. No.
It's just
I'm
known,
sorry.
It's just
Are you
known.
sure you got no?
Welcome. Like, it's like kumbaya. It's all good. Peace. Peace unto men.
And non-man.
and non-man and
I only have locate creature, right? Can that locate a human?
Yes.
Okay.
is a human a creature?
Well, yes, I can. I could try to locate him.
I
But
mean, we have his hand.
I would need to go to sleep first.
But
Okay.
does it work? Like we don't know what
Yeah, I
it
don't know
looks
how it
like.
works.
Like we only know
It's
his
just
name.
describe or name a creature that is familiar to you. I don't even know what he looks like.
So he
Oh, you
wouldn't
have
be
his
considered
hand?
familiar. Yeah, is
Yeah,
that
I've only got his
enough
hand.
to be familiar?
I doubt so. I would say I would say
And
personally
also,
no.
it's only 1,000 feet, by the way.
Yeah, 1,000 feet is not that far. 300, like about 300 meters, about that.
Wow.
Okay, well, I mean, we could just do the
Wow, the katsua, damn
Yeah, the-
loud
no.
here.
what the
no
hell was
the lizard outside my window.
What's going on, guys? What's going on?
It's a lizard. It's a lizard.
Are you sure it's a lizard or not?
Stop
You look
it.
outside or not?
No,
you gotta
stop
look
it.
outside or
Yeah,
not?
I know.
Stop it.
It's actually
That's-
someone
guys,
tapping on
that's-
your window.
Stop it. Stop it.
It's a lizard body.
I am alone. Can you not? My
But it's not your
husband
house,
is not
what?
in town.
It's
Yeah,
not
it's
your
not
house.
your
huh?
I am alone. I am the only human right
No,
now
you got
in
two
my
cat in the house,
apartment. Human.
Yeah,
I
yeah, you
said
have two
human.
cats.
You know the
My
cat
cat's
can
not
see
human. Shh.
things
Yes.
on.
Yeah, they warn you. They
I'm
warn you.
aware. I'm aware, and they have been walking around looking just.
Staring at the corners of the
Ah,
ceiling.
I
Right?
see.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
Oh,
I see.
I want to cry.
Man, do you want a tomahawk? Want to buy a tomahawk?
Why?
Tomahawk.
I want a kendama. You bring me a kendama. You bring me a shop.
Okay. Say no more.
Hey,
I-
fuck. I have another one for you. You wait. The next time I see you, I'm giving you another
can just use that
kendama.
one. It's okay.
You know, it'd be funny if we got the crier again, but this time it's for the admiral
it.
instead of.
Wait, why
Unless
don't
it's
we,
a
why don't we
Kong
just
crier, but
message
for the
him?
admiral instead of.
Why don't we just
I
message
don't
him?
know. I don't know him.
Can we?
Wait, do you need
I
to
don't
know
know
the person
him
to
though.
message? You receive a
You know
message from
it's-
some random scribe representing the High Blade
That's
previously.
true. Maybe you could just try to name him.
But-
see.
You can cast this spell if you're familiar with the target and know it's beyond. I thought I don't need to know.
Someone messaged you that you don't know it.
Sending. No. It's not message. It's sending. Sorry. Oh, I thought
Yeah,
sending,
sending.
means I need to know the person, no man? With
Don't
which
know.
you are familiar.
Don't know.
Yeah,
I
I
need
can
to be
cast sending
familiar
also,
with
but
him, but I don't
Yeah,
know
I'm
him.
not-
I'm not familiar
with
with
this
him. I've
guy.
never seen him before in my life. I don't know what it looks like. So I cannot send him a message.
Freaking Admiral.
Oh my god.
What leads do we have? That he's a traitor, that he's missing an arm.
And
Yeah, and that's it, right?
I heard he's ripped. That he has an 8-pack.
How do you know?
Saw him take off his shirt in the shower once.
You're familiar with him?
wow.
More than
No,
I
it's just
thought.
just a hurt. I just heard
Oh, chick-
You said you saw him.
someone saw him in the shower.
Okay. Well, I guess there's nothing else here.
yeah.
yeah.
Well, we don't have any leads now. Spy Master's dead. The Admiral's a traitor.
We don't know if he's alive. I mean, even if he's a
Yeah.
traitor, if you can find him, maybe you can get some information from him.
If we can find him, that would be a miracle. But I think that he is Done. I personally think he's done. Like he's the done case. He's gonzo.
Is there anything else an Everescan official will carry besides the signet ring? So you do know?
Who else carries a signal ring?
No, is there anything else an Everescan official will carry?
Besides the
Or
signet ring.
besides the signal ring?
Yeah.
Do I know?
Usually they would have their signet ring on them to show as it's like a way to show that they are high ranking official within the city. Other than that, most people would recognize the main kind of like uh hierarchy of Nebraska, like the arms of the Lord, the Hill Elders will all be quite well known. So there's honestly the signet is just for show. Most of the Hill Elders are very, very well known, and it's almost like the government in Singapore, if you will, where if you are a minister, like you walking around public, everybody knows who the hell you are, who you are. Yeah.
So there's no other ways we can try and locate him. Dude, if this guy has a signet ring, how come you don't know who he is?
Besides the Hill Elders, there are other high-ranking officials within Everesca as well. But it's just like imagine the Hill Elders are like your ministers.
He's like
They are
the
like
chief of
NCMP.
Navy. I don't know what he looks
He's
like.
like the chief of navy.
Okay, well, maybe we should probably let Verona know that the Admiral got a hand
He's compromised.
cut off.
Maybe she can help us locate him.
So we are on the side of like Verona is upstanding citizen. Like she's not weird. She's not in cahoots. Like we're all okay.
I mean, it seems that way.
I mean, sure, I will send her a message tonight, but like I want to make sure that we get out of here and in case I need to save anything or what. But yeah, I'll send her a message when we can.
Tonight before you.
I will also make sure to gather. I'll also make sure to gather all the green gas canisters could be put to good use.
The devices lah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Your
Pocket those.
caustic
Yeah,
from
I'm ready to
You
throw my
are
caustic out.
caustic.
Okay, right.
Okay. Let's make our way back to the city.
Okay. Can I have another group stealth check, please?
Can we? Is there?
Alright.
Can we pass without a trace again?
Did we do all that in 1 hour or less or more?
Oh, with the amount of checks, the amount of time you spend at the trail, I would say it's about an hour already.
Yeah, fine.
Okay, just cast it one more time.
Thank you.
Can you just roll the stealth check, please?
Plus 10 to your stealth.
Oh, why? Why roll so high for this?
Okay.
What the hell? All the
Let's
19s
go.
coming out.
What is going on?
Hey, but you have to
Okay.
roll at
I'll
this
balance it out.
ad ah.
I'll balance it out.
Oh, thanks. Thanks actually.
This guy is
Okay.
still 16. Holy shit.
Okay lah, good lah.
You make your way back to the city quietly without any issue.
Clang.
Must be the wind.
Must be sweet. Clank.
I need to speak to Cutcliffe privately. Give me a second.
Oh,
No.
Oh no.
great.
For a change.
Hello.
So two options.
Okay.
Number one, we introduce the character now. I just need to make sure the timeline lines up. Okay, so here's the timeline. I need to brief you about the timeline, okay?
conversation take? Did it take place without us knowing?
What conversation?
Happening. What thing?
With-
He go
with-
off
with
silently.
Tesla.
What happened? What happened to him? What has happened?
No, did he even go off
What's your
silently?
face? He suddenly just stopped in his tracks and just like
It's just T
No.
pose for 5 minutes.
what
He's
happened?
just following behind all of you, lah.
No, he's not. Something is wrong.
What do you mean something is wrong? Why are you metagaming?
I don't know. I'll notice
Yeah,
that he
okay.
suddenly
If there's
go
no
very quiet.
indication, then we just continue walking.
Alright, continue
Are
walking
you
lah.
okay? Is everyone okay? Everyone okay?
Yeah, we're
Nova,
going
you
back
okay?
to
What do we
going
do
back to
now?
our room, right?
Do we go
Oh.
check out?
What else? What, are we,
What else-
where else
what
we
else
to
do we have to
Nothing,
do here?
right? Yeah, nothing.
I think we should.
We done the
you know, wait until-
circus. We went to check out the
yeah.
dogs. Yeah, so I think we're pretty much good for
I
tonight.
think you should
Before
wait
wind.
until daybreak. Yeah, and then we can try to find the admiral when it's brighter out.
Okay.
Unless you want to go and pay a visit to like the poisoner guy to ask
we
about
open
like
at
the
this time?
canister. I don't know. What time is it? Very late, right? Is it very late? It's like
Late.
It's
midnight,
too late.
Night.
1
Yeah,
a.m.
it's too late. Yeah, very late.
Yeah. Alright. Then we'll go back. Done.
Okay.
Go back.
Alright. Who's leading the party?
By the way, I want to keep a lookout again for people who might be tailing us or watching us.
Yeah.
So on my
perception
backside.
check.
Fucking all my shit in front.
Can I call for guidance or no?
Hmm.
Because it's an active, like, looking around. Check.
I mean, if you're telling me you're gonna try to like, if you're
Yeah,
attempting
but it's
something, I would guide
all
you.
the way. It's all the way back though. Guidance is 10 minutes only, right?
Yes, yeah, 10 minutes.
Okay, whatever.
Okay.
Just roll without.
Roll.
Wow, it's a very high check. You do notice that what appears to be, you do hear a whiz sound as you approach the inn. Oh shit!
Oh
Sound.
my god.
Then you look behind you see there is an arrow flying from behind and it hits the door of the inn.
I use my monk reflexes to catch it.
And you kind of look behind and you see this like person standing on the rooftop like so far away, and it's like this small, appears to be this like small dot, like this hooded individual. And then after as quickly as you see him, the person disappears.
Is there enough time to
cause-
shove a javelin at him?
Oh, wow.
Is there enough time to shove a javelin at him?
How
Probably
far
not.
is he
Because
away?
only oracles. Very far. It will
How
like
far is far?
But it hits the
You
door of the inn, right?
it hits the door of the inn. It's very accurate, the shot.
Who,
Yeah, I mean, I would say
who is
I'm at the front,
closest
right?
to the arrow?
Huh?
Yeah, I would be at the front, right?
Like
Okay.
based on how we are positioned, can we tell who the arrow was meant for?
The arrow was not meant for any of you. It hit smack middle of the door of the inn.
Could I just react, like, you know, if I notice this, and I notice the man, could I just cast locate object on the arrow straight away?
It's the arrow. You found the arrow on the door.
Well, are there more of them?
Many people have arrows in this town, sir.
So this arrow isn't anything special.
No.
Well, was it more than
It is an arrow.
Was he was
is
that
he like 100 feet, 200 feet away?
Maybe even 300 feet.
I'm just
Holy
clicking this to consume the spell slot. It
Oh
is an
yes. There
arrow.
are many people with arrows in 1,000 feet radius, sir. How many
over
people?
there.
How many
This
people do
is-
you have? How many people
This
do
is
you
an arrow.
Any of them moving away at like extreme fast speed.
There are people who are moving around within 1,000 feet. I mean, like if you look in that direction, yes, the person is moving away. Yeah, or you can feel like things moving away. Honestly, if a thickness of whatever blocks the path, there's probably many
Yeah.
things blocking you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dunzo.
God damn. Okay, we look at
so
the arrow.
intentionally trying to get our attention? That's what it felt like.
Is there anything on the arrow?
It's a note.
Oh my lord.
Can't they just,
7 day.
use messenger or shit like this?
You have 24 hours.
Oh, dramatic effect.
Are you ready for the note?
Yeah, I
Chat.
guess.
Sure, I guess.
Have a choice. What is this? Who is this?
I will commit this to memory and then burn it.
Do we get to see it?
The Torn
No,
Crown.
I'm showing everybody.
The
like,
Dawn
leaving it
Crown
out to let
King
people
plan
see.
advances quickly.
What does it mean?
I'm assuming the Thorn Crown King is
The king lah, the king.
The
low
king
court
lah,
lah.
yeah. So the guy, what's his name? The guy in the brothel. The fair
Yeah.
guy in the
Yeah.
brothel. What's his name?
Pixis.
Whatever
Pixus.
lah. Big
Oh.
manners, okay? He is not. He is part of the Hollow Court,
Yeah, for sure
but
he is.
he's not the king.
No, he's the knight.
He's the oh okay okay.
I will need to go back to the alleyway again. Isn't that like
Cannot,
next to the
cannot
cursed
just
shop?
leave message at like the bar, like
Yeah, that's why.
and
Come
then
on, man.
just like, what the fuck you trying to prove? What you trying to prove, bro?
It could have hit
I'm
anyone
gonna
of
be
us,
racist.
like,
Okay, I'm gonna be racist and say it's an
Shut
elf that shot this
You shut
arrow.
up.
Okay,
You-
it's an elf. It's a filthy elf.
Of course,
Had to
it's an
show
elf.
off.
Only
Had
an
to show
elf
off
is
their
capable
archery.
of,
You know,
of doing this. So
What?
this is
Sit
an
down.
elf. Filthy elves, man.
kidding. Not kidding. Not really. I'm not kidding. It's true.
we know you're jealous, Bourbon.
Why? What's
It's
with
definitely
you?
an elf.
Like what? Never mind. I don't want to open
There's
that.
discrimination,
That can of
okay? Discrimination. Do not be led astray by Everescan politics.
You then?
Reply
I'm
back,
like,
shut up. You dare?
No, you.
Idiot. Everescan
What do you mean?
politics. So
Fuck, man.
Probably
Fuck.
talking about the Spy Master and his letter to the High Lord, right?
What if it's a trap?
I can't get Ninja Gaiden out of my head. You know when Ayane throws a dagger with the note. It's like,
stupid tutorial messages.
you then?
Okay. Let's just go into our rooms and just chill for the night. Okay, let's just do that. I can't deal. Can't deal.
Can we, Sylvia? Can you look at the handwriting? Does it look like a
Like an elvish handwriting.
yeah?
Does it look like script that we've learned when we were in school in Everesca? Like we
Is this person like
have a way
really
of
literate?
writing.
Yeah.
You look my face. Ever got a handwriting class?
Hey, why you not? Hey, bro, got
No, I mean,
etiquette class, bro.
what
Wait, but
the-
it's Everesca leh. What you mean?
Yeah. Really, scholars are expected to write in like a
Wait, yeah,
clear,
Dignified
legible.
hand,
Yeah.
exactly. We pride ourselves in making everything look as pristine as possible. Okay, can
So,
I tell
is
if
this guy-
this is
is this guy's
Everescan thought
intelligence high or low?
handwriting? Everescan
They got high or
thought, yes
low?
or no?
Moon elf or sun
I
elf?
would know. Okay, I read many manuscripts in my day. All the handwriting look the same
Masculine
one.
or feminine writing?
Does
What is the
not
writer's state
appear
of
to
mind?
be Everescan handwriting?
Ooh.
Is it neat or is it like hastily scribbled?
Is it
or is it like very
written by an
deliberate?
elf?
It is
Wow.
hastily scribbled.
Hastily scribbled.
Left hand or right hand? Can we see
Fuck
smudges on
you.
the paper?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, why not?
Based
Hey,
on the smudges,
yeah,
yeah.
based on
No,
the
man.
smudges, you can tell the
Oh, the
direction,
direction
of how
of
the
the-
letter is written.
Suddenly
Yeah.
everyone's a graphologist.
Okay.
What
Moving
kind of
on.
ink?
So this is important knowledge in case I need to chop someone's hand. I need to know which hand to chop.
Right-handed then.
Expensive ink, like Everescan ink or like shitty ink.
I have had enough of your microaggressions. I'm joking.
It's the next step we're gonna examine the paper also,
I'm
is it?
I'm trying to prove to our bare friend here that he might not be an elf, right? You know what I mean?
This is an elf that did this, obviously. If not, how would they have shot an arrow from so far
Okay,
away?
You're right.
300
You're
meet-
right.
300 feet.
Amen.
Archery is exclusive
Amen.
to elvenkind.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Look at my
exclusive to
human
elves.
eyes.
I
I can't even see my hands.
But
do you
we
mean?
are proficient in bow and arrow.
They can see in the dark. Of course, they can shoot accurately in the dark.
We have true sight, you don't know, man. Now we have true sight. Both me and Orcus, actually, we have. But we let Kaskaf take the glory on it, right? But actually, we okay one.
So tomorrow night, so we
we find
can,
an elf. We just go, like, hey, you bitch!
You're right. You're right.
Is you right?
I mean, where Wyvern was killed, that means this person knows some shit
Yes.
But he said
you
trust
know-
no one. So,
Huh?
because we
Doesn't
did
say
ask
trust
him
no one,
I
what.
what?
didn't say trust no
Oh,
one.
you mean
No, we
Wyvern,
asked him,
Wyvern,
like, is
Wyvern.
there anyone that we can, like, so-called rely on aside from...
Oh yeah.
Like, then
Wait,
he
you're
said
right,
trust
Celia.
no one.
Okay, let's just ignore this then.
And also the
What?
attacker
No, it's a
was a
lead.
raven-haired human woman. So let you remember, if tomorrow we see a raven-haired human woman, is that bitch. I'm saying.
I mean,
Kill.
clearly
kill,
if
kill,
they wanted
kill,
to
kill.
clearly if they wanted to kill us, he could have,
then kill
or
lah.
she could have.
Then she ham ji
Okay.
jiao.
So
Cause
so
you know why
that's-
she human.
The assassin acting independently.
Okay,
Cannot
okay.
be.
Trust no one. Go to the head ship of the fleet at the docks. Okay, so
Then we go, then got like all this, my hand. This, that. Come on lah.
Man,
Not a very good spy master.
that's why he's dead.
that's why he said yeah.
Very fucked up.
Bro, this guy, man, this guy.
Maybe
Why- dude,
he's
Wyverns
not
are-
Wyvern. Maybe the one who shot the
it
arrow
is,
is
though.
actually Wyvern.
No,
Means
it is
that
though. We
that's my
asked,
lucky.
we spoke with Dead, no? We spoke with Dead.
Maybe he's. But speaking of dead, the person does not have to be truthful, correct?
Yep.
He had no reason to lie.
Maybe this
Maybe
dwarf
he's
was
just
brainwashed to
trained
think
to
he's
lie.
Wyvern.
Yeah, trained to lie. Anyway, moving on. I want to sleep. I need to send. I need to send my boss message. I need to think of what message to
Okay,
send.
I'll take a quick 30-minute meditation, and then I'll keep watch.
That's right. Got you, fair.
Can one of you at least inspect this letter to see if there's any magical, like
I
you
will
know,
cast detect
magical
magic.
elven ink,
This is what happens.
elvish ink being used?
Don't let Cypher hold it. Later he lose.
Yeah. Don't let Cypher hold it, guys. Don't let
Never in
Cypher
the
hold
other
it.
two campaigns
Okay,
have we had an issue with race. Okay, this is the first
Only
do
can
your
use
detect magic
elf
thing.
to hold
I
it. Ah.
detect now.
Wait, what?
Okay, then
Wait,
Yes. Perfectly normal letter with no trace of magic.
That means
It's
not
a normal letter,
elven.
guys. Not
Yeah.
elven. Supposed
Oh.
to have like hidden message if it's elvish, right?
shit.
I don't know.
Bro.
I'll walk in and toss it into the brazier.
Oh shit, okay.
That's fine. Copy
That's
paste.
fine actually. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Okay. Quick question, right? True sight. If there's invisible ink on the paper, can your true sight see it?
Yes.
I don't have true sight. I'm not that old.
Oh, you don't have me?
I just can
Then what
see
is
in
it? Then what do you
darkness.
have?
It's just
Oh,
devil sight.
devil
Just devil
sight.
sight.
Just see in
Ah.
darkness, yes.
I keep thinking you have true sight. Why?
Only one person ever had true sight in any of my campaigns.
And he's
Oh,
not
That's
going to remember.
me.
He's not going to He is the handsome Elrond.
Handsome.
Yeah, correct. What he do? What he do with the hue?
Excessively charismatic.
I remember after I got true sight, I every single session I would say, guys, I have true sight. Guys. Let me go ahead. I have true sight.
I remember that.
True sight, by the way.
True sight, by the way.
I see with my true seeing eyes.
It's true. He does say that. See you when true seeing eyes. Love it. Love it. Okay.
Shit, I just realized I didn't fucking ask how much the carnival, the circus pays. Would I? Can you tell me how much the circus pay?
It's a decent fee. Higher than your average paying
5 platinum a day.
job. No, it's not 5 platinum a day. It will come up to be
Different
about 250 gold per month.
Holy!
month.
Well, that's a good wage, man. Holy shit.
A month.
500 platinum a day.
It's 250 gold per month for a main act.
Oh,
If you're part of the main act,
That's crazy.
which
That
of
is
which
8
there are
gold
not
a
many.
day, guys.
Of which there are not many.
hmm.
There are only a few main acts: the clowns, the archer, and the octopus woman.
Right.
8 gold a day only, not worth. 8 gold a day, then you work 8 hours, then it's 1 gold an hour. Now, McDonald's earn more, no.
You know, 1 gold is a lot of money,
One
right?
go is a lot, right?
It's a
right?
lot, yeah. It's a lot, yeah.
Is it? I've been just tossing it around like.
depends on your
I mean-
lifestyle. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, your
1 gold might
fuckers
not be a
rolling
lot.
in money probably like, oh, you 1 gold nothing, no. Just give it 1 gold to the random waiter, just
It's
keep 1
not
gold
true.
lah.
Adventurer
True.
cash.
It's not.
Orcas doesn't really know what.
Yeah,
They just
that's
one
right.
go, one go, then okay lah, one go lah.
The
Long
woman
rest, right? Long rest.
uprooted. The woman uprooted her life, right, for 10 gold. She couldn't. She uprooted her life and fled her city
What
for
are you
10
tell her
gold.
to join the circus lah, kan?
She got main act potential. What's she gonna do? What's she gonna do?
She could give birth on
Stripper,
stage.
stripper.
Then
Wow.
more, 250 gold.
This
No.
has, this has gone too far. Let's bring it back.
Okay, I need to send message to boss lady.
I'm gonna long rest.
What am I sending? What am I supposed to tell her? Hey, Tennille is dirty. And then
Okay.
Maybe don't.
has he
I don't know whether
returned
you
to
wanna-
Everesca?
Wait, are you crafting now or you standing?
No
already?
lah, no. I'm asking. I'm spitballing. I was like, what do you want me to say? Come, tell me.
I don't know whether we want to outright say it's dirty. Maybe give her the circumstances of what we found. Like his hand and then the letter.
Admiral Tennille seems to be missing a hand. Did he return back to
Severed.
Everesca?
Severed hand found in Everescan ship. Suspected Tennille's.
Severed hand found on Everescan ship. Tennille, bad boy.
But we don't know for sure if it's Tennille's, right?
What do you mean? It's not.
It's
We only found the ring could have been planted. I don't know.
it's like 90.
Okay, so I should then ask, like, did Tennille return? Like, did Tennille go back to Everesca? Was he missing a hand?
Why not just ask him?
Then she said,
Ask
is
him. Ask
Admiral
her whether
Tennille
he
missing
knows.
a hand?
Ask her whether she knows where Tennille is. I don't. If he didn't return in Nebraska, maybe she still has an idea of where he is.
Is Admiral? Do you know where Admiral Tennille's whereabouts are? And then, is there any other question you want me to ask her besides Tennille shit?
What the fuck do we do now?
What do about cannon on board?
Does she even know about the cannon on board?
I just say lah, then if she like, huh, what cannon? Then we know she don't know. Yes, no. No, don't say anything about cannon.
Ah,
Whoever
see,
asleep.
I mean, I think it's. I mean, okay.
Level 1
if,
exhaustion, sorry.
if she doesn't know, that means that's bad, right? If she doesn't know,
Yeah.
Yeah, it means that there are things going on above.
yeah.
Ahead.
Can we commandeer ships with magic cannon, please?
What
What are you
we
gonna do with
go,
it?
though?
Give us authority. Thanks.
Authority.
Give us a sign.
Okay lah, maybe not commandeer the ship. I mean, we can hire like a captain. I don't know. No, let's not do that.
If anything, they should send someone else down to take over.
So should I say so I ask what will happen to the ships with the magic cannons? Okay, should I just ask it?
What are you asking now? So what do you have so far?
Do you know where Admiral Tennille's whereabouts are? What will happen to the ships with the magic cannons? Those are my two questions.
Sounds alright.
Anything else?
You told her about, but you're also gonna tell her about the severed hand and.
No, I just want to know if she knows where he is first.
Oh,
Like, I don't wanna say
will she copy if later you tell her, and then why didn't you start with that?
Well, I mean, if the new return, he would know that he's
yeah,
missing
she would know that he's missing her exactly.
And money is on
But
you.
I
Didn't
don't
go back
want
to
to-
Everesca.
it. Yeah, I know, right? It's not
Okay.
looking good for
Yeah.
the new.
Okay. I will ask, do you know where Admiral
Press enter,
Tennille?
press enter.
Be polite this time. Good
Wow.
evening, Verona, since I have the the letter the words.
How does the weather find you?
Good evening. I put lady lah, whatever I'm supposed to
You
call
spell
her lah,
cannons
okay.
wrongly. It's
Aiya,
cannons.
whatever lah, whatever.
Is that why you're sending cannons?
No lah, cannot see and then
If Celia is a learned individual, she wouldn't
shut
make
up, fuck
such a
you.
mistake.
Say N-N-O-N. This is how
Okay,
else
so
write
you
it,
can,
okay?
you can reply quickly. Emerald Tennille should be on his way back to Everesca. We are expecting his return in perhaps a week, slightly less.
What the fuckity fuck? He just left his ships here and then went back.
The ships are to be held. He's to receive his instructions. We are in the midst of having discussions about them.
Ooh.
Huh. Well,
Ooh. So I should tell her, right?
Yeah, you probably should.
Tennille's severed hand was found on ship, labeling him a traitor.
Liar, cheat, and traitor. I don't know whether if you have enough words, maybe you should just repeat word for word what they said.
Okay. Further. Then him. Tennille's severed hand on ship, touching letter that says 25 words, right? Oh, yes! Oh my god, so sweet. Can I say that? And right. Okay.
wow. That's a good sending.
Okay, she replies. What do you mean by traitor? Investigate till I brief the council.
With what leads?
Fucking Verona.
Ma Verona.
What do you mean by traitor? Would we say? Okay, wait. Where is? Oh, what the fuck?
I think
No, there's the letter from Wyvern, which we don't fucking have. but it said that he saw people bring like the poison onto the ship, correct?
No.
It
It
was
says
just
that
else
two
trading hands, right? At the
two
top.
lieutenants, yeah, trading, or rather dealing with the poison at the dock.
Okay. What do you mean by character investigate until I brief the council? God, this is my last fucking sending.
I don't know LL.
I don't know long.
IDK Lamau.
IDK Lamau. Get
What's
it?
the line? Should I say? Okay, all the times that we have spoken, right, so far, did we ever tell her about the suspicions of the Lydon house that we have on the Lydon house based on
Yes,
what
right?
we
Oh,
discovered
no, we
about
told the
like the
other guy.
flower pot or whatever?
We told the other guy,
What other guy?
the
Your
War Master.
oh, is it?
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I know we told someone, but I cannot remember who was it. I don't know.
Yeah,
Is it your
the guy who set us up, and then he says like, "Oh, leveling an accusation against a noble house, and you do it with proof." Blah blah blah.
To be involved. Flower pot. Should I say? As they send flower to what's his name? Yin. Send. Proceed cautiously. Will update with more when we. I don't know how to spell like if I'm spelling Lydon correctly, so and I don't know if I'm spelling Yin correctly, but yeah.
It's okay, the tonation okay can now.
Oh, Lydon. Sorry. Do not trust suspect will be involved as they send forward to Yin. Proceed custody. That's what I'll say. That's it.
Okay. Do not trust counsel. Suspect Lydon to be involved as listening found to see why he still update when we know more. You receive 3 words. Noted with thanks.
Oh
I
shit.
thought go fuck yourself.
You
Bitch.
with the noted with thanks.
Okay. It's fine. That's fine. I'm going to last high level spell I have. Gonna send a message to my mama. Just like, hey, hope you're well. Like hope like brother has been okay, and how are the tremors coming along?
If you receive reply, everything's fine. They did a whole report about the tremors, and apparently they have to do with the metal, but have not felt them in a long while.
When did I last message my mom? Was that before we entered Lork
Quite a
or
while before law.
before Lork? Before the deal was struck?
I think before.
Okay. Alright. I'm going to take a half an hour
Now
like
that Isuya has
snooze.
no spell slots gonna attack her. Just
Well,
JK.
I still have Firebolt and Shocking Grass. Okay, come, let's go.
can graph this. No,
And okay.
I would also like. Yeah, Kessler will just be thinking a lot, like especially with what happened today. I think like he would have wanted to speak with Vervin and Oracus, but since Vervin's asleep, he would probably speak to Oracus. And
You can move to another channel if you want. Or you want to do it here? Up to you.
I think we'll do it here. Like it will just be a conversation. If people want to eavesdrop in, that's fine.
Sure.
So I guess I'll wait until Oracus is done resting, meditating, and Kefla would like awkwardly try to approach you, like obviously wanting to speak to you about something. Oh. Okay, fine. Let's do this. Private roll? What do I even roll?
Persuasion or deception?
Okay, sure, persuasion. Wow.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's good enough.
I mean, I guess Oracles
Do
will
I
be able
notice
to.
anything?
No.
Oracles will be able to see like Keflav's.
It depends on. Yeah, it depends on whether he's trying to hide it or show it, right?
Yeah. So like he's Oracles will be able to see that Keflav is. You would say like acting a bit awkward, like he's maybe hiding something, maybe wants to say something but doesn't know how to say it. Then yeah, he'll just come up to you and be like, Oracus, are you? Am I interrupting you?
No, just keeping watch, making sure everybody's okay.
Oh,
You're free to come sit down.
Oh, okay. I'll awkwardly like fumble and sit down like. So what do you think about the circus today?
I mean, it's an interesting place, that's for sure. What exactly are you asking? Surely not about whether I like the shows.
Well, kind of as well. Like, don't you think the people there in the show was interesting?
I think the X was interesting. I don't know much about the people.
Oh, that's true. They did kind of scam us of the games, but well. Well. So the Miss Shadow Lady or ex Miss Shadow Lady, I guess you've heard, but she's able to get me in.
With the people who wants to kill Lyra?
Yeah, or so it seems, but I don't know. I don't think that's true. Well, maybe it is, but I kind of want to find out more, or I feel like I need to find out more. Well, I guess.
Orcus.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, things about a bit.
Do you think it's a,
What?
Yeah.
Yeah,
sorry.
please go ahead.
Oh, I was just. Do you think it's a good idea?
I mean, depends on what questions, what answers you're looking for. Are you trying to find out why they want to kill her? If they should kill her?
I never really thought about that. I do want to find out why, and well, there's kind of a lot of things that don't really add up. Like they say that Lyra's been gone so long, but I don't see how that's possible, seeing how Lyra just told me recently that my dad's the one that kind of imprisoned her in the scabbard. So, I mean, if my dad did it, then how is it possible that it's been so long? Because I mean, he's not 100+ years old. So I feel like there's something wrong here.
I take a deep breath. Yes, Glove, you do know that Lyra is goddess of lies and illusion, right?
Well, yeah, but if it doesn't feel that way, or more like, what if the Lyra I have with me now is not the same as the Lyra that was, who she was? Because to me it just feels like she's trapped and she needs help, and there has to be a reason why my dad, I don't know, like, trusted her with me, and why she's been willing to keep me safe. And I feel like honestly, I don't know. I not the smartest person, or I can't really tell if I'm being tricked or not. But at this point, it feels like it's something that I have to do, even if I am being tricked. And
Well, your decision is yours to make, but from an outsider's point of view, here's what I think. I don't think your dad, at least from the sounds of it, I don't think entrusting you to Lyra was his first choice. To me, it sounded like a desperate last resort to keep you safe from when your home was being attacked. Maybe he would rather you live in danger than be dead.
I
That's
guess
just my perspective. You are the one that's speaking to Lyra. I mean, you have to trust yourself.
I guess that makes sense, but it's just something doesn't feel right. There's too many inconsistent and like missing information, and it feels like the only other people that really know about Lyra is the Mist Shadow. And well, from Wyvern's note, it sounds like they are starting to work towards freeing her. And I feel like, I don't know if this is going to work out, but if I enter the Mist Shadow, what if I'm able to win their trust and maybe even lead them to, or aid them, or have them aid me in freeing Lyra?
Wait, didn't Wyvern's note say that the Mist Shadow was looking to kill Lyra?
Well, yes, but to kill Lyra, I guess they would have to break the seal, and that that doesn't sound easy, like, from what I understand.
Are you looking to change their minds?
I would like to, and if I can't, at least I'll
If not, if that's the case, why not try and find the other faction of the Mist Shadow who's looking to
well,
free her?
because I don't know where they are, and I guess the people here would know the
Okay,
mission.
I don't know how much. I'm sorry, this is out of character. Kaskov, you told us everything, right, about your conversation with Petrescu.
Yeah, like, because Isuya had the rat, so he would have.
Ah, yeah. Okay, so the body we found in on a rock, wasn't she part of the good faction?
I not, but she is also from Locke, so there's no like I wouldn't know where to locate the other faction. But you know,
I do.
if I could enter this one, and you know, I'm sure I'll be able to find out information, and from there,
No,
it
I do.
oh, you do.
Orphan's Lane.
Well, that's just where she's from. I mean,
Surely we
oh,
can
where she-
find out more information there.
Mm, well, I guess. But I think the Miss Shadow cult would be the best bet regardless. Like be it like whatever their objective is, the ultimate or their goal is still same as mine, which is in a way to free Lyra, just that one faction has an additional step of trying to kill her and I don't know what this is for.
I want to know if Casglove is actually like telling the truth, or is he, I don't know, hiding something?
Regarding what in
Regarding your intentions of why you want to join the bad side of the Mist Shadow, and
okay.
whether or not you're trying to really free Lyra, because to Oracus it doesn't track.
Okay. It seems like he's telling the truth.
Well, then my suggestion is don't shut both doors. Why not
Well,
try both?
no. So like, here's my brilliant plan. I'll join the Miss Shadow Cult, and you know I'll find out whether they are really angry at Lyra, and if not, I'll try to convince them to not kill Lyra. But if they are really angry, then I'll just kind of pretend that I'm also with them, and at the same time I'll be able to find out more information, and who knows, like I think it's my best chance to speak with so many other people that heard of and like have information about Lyra, because so far like all I've known are from a weird book that told me her real name and just Lyra herself, and now I'm in this place where it seems like that's the only place where there's going to be people who share these interests or know of this person. And I don't know, like maybe there's somewhere else that the Miss Shadow has like people with, but like when's that gonna be? And
I lower my voice and eye the scabbard a bit. Have you spoken to Lyra about this?
I shake my head.
Will she know?
Probably.
If she's lying to you, is that a good idea?
You see Keslav thinking like that thought has never crossed his head before. It's like, well, if I explain it to her, I'm sure she'll understand, or like maybe she can even like help me or like advise how I would do this. No, but like I think that the thing is, honestly, with everything that's going on with the Masked Elves and whatever Everesca's up to, I feel like there's no real time for me to be pursuing this. It's too selfish, and well, I guess in a way it wouldn't be fair if I were to ask you guys to help me when there's so much more, well, important things that's happening. And well, also to be honest, all of these kind of things are really way over my head. It's been, to be honest, a little uncomfortable and scary. I like after Eta Wine, it didn't feel any better. I thought it would. She was the one that attacked my home anyways, and it didn't really solve anything. So I don't know. I've been thinking a lot, and it feels like every other day there's another murder or death or another plot, and I feel just it's not for me, you know. What am I supposed to be doing? Like I can't help. Like I don't know about magical cannons or weird hands or traps. I just thought I wanted revenge, and now that Eta Wine is dead, I'm nowhere closer to feeling any better. So it feels like my other real goal is to help Lyra, and you know, I feel like this is my best chance to do so.
I have two things to say to you. One, don't ever think that you've not been a great help. I don't think we would have traveled this far without you. And two, you have to do what's right for yourself. And yeah, don't let any of us make that decision for you.
Even
I
if
guess
that,
what I'm saying is, if you have to pursue this Mist Shadow business, then that's what you have to do. I'm sure we would love to help if we can. But whether or not you want us to continue this journey with you or alone, well, that's your choice, right?
would you blame me, or would you hate me if I decided to leave?
Oh, you look at Oracle's just stunned for a moment. For a moment, it's kind of, I'll never blame you for pursuing your own happiness.
Even if that meant asking 300 gold from you?
I look over at Bourbon. I know where I can get that.
I am asleep.
Passive perception, Boban.
It is 14.
Okay.
But wait, do I? I look at Cat's glove waiting for his answer.
Are you going to Bourbon mine?
Or do you want the 300 gold or not?
Well, I do, but maybe I could just ask him properly.
I'll just walk over and hand Gascar 300 gold and walk back.
Wait, you're awake? How are
Yeah.
you awake?
Didn't say I went to bed.
Oh,
Wait. Oh,
Okay, I'm talking 300 gold off.
oh.
you see Oracle's a bit disappointed. With the lack to have some fun.
300 gold is a lot, actually. If you think about it, it's a lot of gold, bro.
Some
That's a month of main act wage.
Oracus is feeling a bit guilty and is offering to split 150 with Siegfried.
I just shake my head. Doesn't matter to me anymore.
God, you two are really just out to bring the mood of
I
party down, aren't you?
I kind of like awkwardly, like, I guess Cypher is a bit of distance from us, so I'll awkwardly be in the middle and be like, Cypher, I guess you were listening?
Well, not everything, but I think the part about not blaming each other was a bit loud, so
Oh. Well, what do you think? Do you think it's a good idea?
do you think that you couldn't do it by yourself, or you couldn't do it with us, or
Oh, no, it feels like there's too much going on to, like, well, you have your weird thing going on, and there's the masked elves, and I mean, then I'll just repeat like the stuff. It's like,
I don't think it's that urgent. I think saving the world can wait. It's always going to be another thing, and another thing, and another thing. But how many times do you get to solve the problem that or solve your personal mission and find out just a little bit more about who your parents were? I'm sure that they would have wanted to share their lives as adventurous with you in another time, in another life. Seems that you've been denied that chance in the cruel hand of fate. Wouldn't you want to know?
I do.
We are out of character, but were there any in-character mentions of how this whole Mask Elves situation could be potentially related to Lyra's disappearance?
I
No,
don't think so, yeah. Anyway, we've already bought the city of Everesca a fair amount of time. I will confidently say, and then I stop.
I just stare at like Cypher, like waiting for a bit.
We have time. You have time.
Okay. Well,
What I'm trying to say is, don't take the burden of the entire city of Everesca on your own shoulders. It's not up to you. There are people in power who make these decisions, and soon, sometime very soon, each and every one of them will be called to answer for the decisions they have made. But it is not your burden to carry. People who have grown complacent, they will be brought to answer for it.
wow. Wow. Okay. That I nod, and I guess it's also not really, well, it's also about being with you guys and helping you guys find your answers to the questions you guys been having. I want to help you, Cypher, that whatever diamond that whoever that person has, we have to get it back. We have to help you somehow. I want to do that, and I want to help Oracus find out more about like why is Mysterious attack and who did it.
If you want to help me, then infiltrate that cult. Find your goddess. Free her. Let Lyra unleash her wrath on the world. That is the best way you can stop, or that is the best way you can prepare yourself for what comes next.
Do you think if I manage to free Lyra, she would help us and you know, like I can come back and help you guys with whatever that's left to be done? I think
Well,
that-
I wouldn't trust a bunch of cultists over us. I think we make a good team. And
yeah, I guess.
I don't think that you can have half your mind on that and half your mind on whatever issues we face at hand. I think if you feel like you have to do it, then it's not something you should apologize for. We are here to see this through. But I think you need a plan on how you intend to get the information you need.
I'm not. It seems like, well, I haven't honestly thought of a good plan, but I think the circus is a good place to start. It gives me a good, what do they call it? Alibi, or whatever that is, to like be staying in lock and interact with people, and you know, all that stuff, and I'll have the goal I need to do stuff, and who knows, maybe I might be able to find out more about certain things, and I can keep you guys updated once in a while if Yusuya checks in with me, or maybe even further.
You don't think that this is something that can be done while we are here? Is that what you're saying?
I shake my head. I think this would be a long-term thing. I mean, we could probably knock the door down for the Mist Shadow Cult and beat them up a bit, but I don't think that will... They'll probably give me a bit of answers, but then I'll have to look again somewhere else.
It's certainly your decision. But I don't know, they haven't seemed very... On one hand, they haven't seemed very successful at locating Lyra.
Right.
On
But
the other hand,
they did get that weird...
maybe this is worth a conversation with Lyra herself.
Right. Well, I mean, they did make a bit of progress. They got that solution thingy to break things or whatever it's called. It sounds like they have a plan.
They have what again?
I honestly cannot remember what it's called. It's that solution that breaks, like, unbinds everything. What is it called? Universal.
Oh, yeah.
Solution. The universal solvent. What is it called?
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
To free her from her bonds, is it?
Well, it's like, it's just an item that in the universe is meant to like dissolve.
You need that
Any
and
adhesive,
also the thingy.
Yeah, but
The other part.
okay. So, sorry, this took fucking long.
It's fine. No need to be sorry.
I'm gonna give inspiration to Cypher Auricus.
Yeah.
Off character.
Oh, inspiration.
Hey, if you ever join the combo, can get
I'm
me.
sleeping. I need my stuff.
Bourbon
How do I
is asleep.
record inspiration?
There's
Don't
a
even
little
record
button, right?
Inspiration.
You just
There
check it under the
is-
inspiration.
Oh yes, there is. Okay.
Yes, yeah, there's a little button.
I guess I'll
Give myself inspiration.
end it with.
Inspired for
think-
sleeping.
Yeah, I think that you should speak with Lyra.
Not.
And if
Oh.
you do decide to stay here to put roots in Locke, well, the first thing is that you have your work cut out for you because unifying this bunch of, like, I mean, let's face it, half of the Mist Shadow are probably lunatic good for nothings who are just baked out of their minds on whatever drugs this city has to offer. And the other half of it is, well, be careful. There are powerful forces here at play.
Mm.
The Knight is not to be trifled with, nor is the Man in Yellow.
You know, you.
Yeah, you know what? Do take care of yourself if you do decide to stay. I personally don't trust the circus that much either.
Hmm. Uh. I'll. I'll give it some thought. I'll lean in to give a hug to Cyprian. I'll say like, you know, you could really just say the kind words without masking it. And I'll go over to Oracus, and if he lets me, I'll hug him too.
I'll let you.
It's like, I always honestly felt like you gave good advice. Just I always thought you were a bit scary, so I never really talked to you.
Occupational hazard. I'm sorry.
No, don't be. I think it's good. It's pretty badass. In a different way, yeah. Then I'll just awkwardly find my corner to unwind and rest.
You very long rest.
Yay.
Yeah, I gotta keep my 300 gold.
You don't know that.
You don't know that. And you wake up in the morning.
This is-
It is a brand new day.
When are we supposed to?
At night.
Night.
At night. Little win. Little win.
Also, don't we have the little lizard old man?
Oh,
Ah,
we
yeah.
decided to fuck him, right? Like fuck him and his lizard, dude. Chom can stay with his new house.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm more interested in Little Wind anyway.
I mean, I don't know. If you want to find an excuse to get in a fight,
Oh, I'm itching to get into the fight. I mean, I look at Crimson. He's itching to get into a fight.
Maybe
Well, little bit.
little bit.
Little win. Little win.
Okay, Little Win will be run next week.
I was like, Cypher, are you feeling better now with the amulet?
no.
Okay.
I wanna drop by the Royal Gardens also to get the green gas appraised.
Yeah. Okay, we can run the Royal Garden stuff first, and then we'll run Little Win next week if that's okay. Okay, you drop by the Royal Garden. Not password.
There is no password.
Door opens slightly. For small hand beckons you in.
We meet again, Mr. Gardener.
Did you bring the flower?
No, we have not been out of the city yet, but I do have this. I take out one of the green canisters.
Yes. And
Do you know what this is?
appears to be a glass canister with some sort of gas inside.
Are you familiar with what this gas might be?
Are you asking for me to check the type of poison?
I would assume it's a poison, yes?
And you assume it is a poison, okay? I could do that for a price.
Price of what?
50
Friendship.
gold.
Don't we have someone in the party who can detect poison?
Yeah, by the way, we could do that ourselves for free. We just thought that you would
Yes.
be interested.
He shrugs.
FYI.
I guess there's no need for your help at this moment then, Mr. Governor.
Oh, sure. And then he tosses it back to you.
Ho
Be
ho
careful.
ho!
Be careful with that. I created it very little.
You created this.
You say, well, I thought you could figure it out by yourself. He smiles. I'm sure your amazing spell can figure it out yourself.
No? Yes, we can figure out what poison it is, but
Yeah, sure.
Won't figure
Then
out.
he holds the door open.
hold on. 50 gold if you tell us who you created it for.
You know better than anyone. Assassins, they like their privacy.
More than you like your gold?
I can't tell you who made this. I'll be dead within the hour.
How would they know?
What gets around?
How would word get around? I promise you we won't be telling anybody about this.
Word gets around.
Are you
Trust me.
being watched? Are we being watched?
He shrugs. It's not good for business. If I tell you, another person comes in, pays me 5 million gold, says, can you tell me the name of this assassin who did this? And then I tell them, soon word spreads. What kind
Okay.
of poisoner am I
Maybe
then?
you can't say who exactly, but could you give a description of like the hair of this person?
What can you tell us that will not implicate yourself?
How much are you willing to pay?
I resort this.
I'll take 2,000 gold.
You meant 2 gold.
He holds the door open wider.
50 gold just for the description of the hair.
$100 gold.
Let's meet in the middle, 75.
Need a position check.
I am tapping
No,
him on the
no,
shoulder.
no.
Okay. Not terrible.
$75. Holds out his hand.
Okay, I'll give him 75.
Has bright red hair.
Bright red.
Bright red hair.
What?
Oh my god. Wait a minute.
It's the assassin. You know that
Assassino.
they changed their appearance quite a bit.
Petrescu has bright red hair.
Isn't Francesco half a squid?
No, Petrescu's the clown lady.
Oh,
First
right.
act.
Oh
Okay.
no.
Oh, okay.
There aren't many bright red haired people
What
in
color?
Block, are
What
there?
color hair is Dick McManus?
What?
Dick Manners?
Yeah, the Fae, the brothel Fae. I can never remember his name. I'm sorry. I'm really bad with
Princess?
names. Yeah.
The knight?
Yeah,
Sun
the
health,
light,
hair.
the night.
typical sun
Oh,
health
okay, like
won't
gold.
even-
Okay.
Yeah.
In my head, he's Dick McManus. Okay. Just he's a dick. McManus sounds nice. Okay. Bright red. Ayah, cibai lah. Okay. See whether tonight the person we meet got bright red hair or not. Okay. Okay. Bye.
What if it is Petrescu?
I don't think
Fuck.
just go to know how to make such an intricate and meticulous trap.
What? He didn't. Oh, you mean. How would you know?
She
Yeah, she, but how would you
She.
know?
just have, I mean, feel like she has better things to do in her life than
Well,
I don't know.
Not if she's
She
an
doesn't.
assassin.
She doesn't
And-
strike. I mean, from what how Kaskov has described her, she seems like she'll rather like keep her head out of trouble than like do anything.
Very true.
Like she is more self-preservation type of person, not someone
While
who would, like
working in a notoriously criminal
don't
circus.
think so though. I don't think.
Alright,
I
let's be
still-
clear. There's a difference between like a circus running a few rigged games and maybe pushing a bit of hash, recreational drugs.
Yeah,
Like that level of criminal and like
yeah.
we secretly run this town and we order hits on the entire village next door. I think that's a little bit of a different
Yeah.
league.
I agree. I think Petrescu seems more like self-preserving type of person. I don't think she'll do that.
Well, you're the
Just-
one that heard the conversation, not me, so.
Just a hunch. That's true. But yeah.
Okay. We'll run Little
Okay.
Wind next week.
Okay.
Alright. GG's boys.
Unpleasant affairs.
What
Little
color
Wind.
hair was Wyvern?
As in the person he saw.
As in, yeah, the one that
As
the one
in
that
Wyvern
died in the
himself.
alley. Yeah, yeah. What was his
The
hair
boss-
color?
His hair.
Ah.
The dwarf brown.
Okay.
Why?
Under the
I'm just wondering.
under the correct light, it's bright red though.
He did
Wow,
mention
wow.
he did mention Raven haired person killed
He
him.
did,
Yeah.
yeah. I know he did, but
Just want to say, listening to that whole conversation while polishing my knife in real life felt very in character. It really helped me dial into the. Because I scratched my stonewash finish in army, I had to
Oh.
like.
Oh,
Damn.
are you like removing all the stonewash now?
The blade is beyond hope already, so I'm polishing it off.
So
Alright.
to speak with Isuya.
Good
and
job.
We
Wyvern.
should play in-person D&D more.
sure. Oh my
So you
god.
can
So
sharpen
it's
your
so nice
I
to-
want to
so easy to get
roll my
character.
dice, please.
No, I
Please.
feel like I
Just
can't do
waiting
that.
for Sean to do your one shot. Hurry up.
I couldn't do that conversation in real life, dude.
No,
I was
why? Oh,
choking a bit already, so if I did it, it would not have continued.
It's okay, we got Red Dragon Crush to fight you through the conversation. Except that it's not in Darren's current house, it's in the other.
Oh,
Hey, just
shit.
throw it away, like it's turned to vinegar already.
Well, then-
Yeah,
Sure,
I
yeah.
threw it away already.
Ayah. Did you keep the label?
No.
Oh.
It's stuck on like damn badly.
Oh.
Alright.
Alright.
We'll pick some next week. I think next week's session should be very good.
Oh.
My god.
Little wind. Little wind.
Little bit. Little bit. Hey, are you on duty for September?
No.
Oh, nice.
Got spared.
Oh, by the way, separate
I'm on
note,
reserve.
separate note because yeah, apparently I have a weakness. Apparently Mintara is bugged. That's why you're not getting any.
Oh yes. I
Yeah.
read about that too. And I'm like, okay, I guess I'm halting that playthrough till it gets fixed.
Okay. GG's boys.
GG.
GG guys.
I read the thing you sent me already. There's some stuff I need to tweak, but most of it's okay.
Wow. What's this under the table nonsense?
Yeah.
New PC.
GG's.
GG's.
Bye guys.
Bye.
What does it mean?
Does it mean?